my God.
Hey, how you doing?
Jack.
How are you? Nice to see you.
It's been forever since I seen you. How you been?
I've been okay.
You feeling good?
Yeah.
Man,
I remember I was sick for a little while. I hurt my remember walking.
Yeah, I know, but you're back in business. You're picking again.
Yeah, a little bit here and there. You know, doing more for hobby now.
Awesome.
What's going on?
Well, they made a new change. I don't know if you read about it yet.
No, I haven't. No, I seen. They send me a thing, you know, change this, change that, but I never look at it.
Every year they put out these changes right before the Christmas season, right before you're supposed to get busy and start making money. eBay turns a screw, and they always make it sound like it's not a big deal, Jack. But
well, what is the deal?
This one could be the one that puts us out of business altogether.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding you.
What's the deal?
All right, let me explain it to you. It's called the eBay Money Back Guarantee.
Well, that don't sound bad.
Well, it's great if you're a buyer.
Oh, yeah, I get it now.
But if you're a seller, it puts a tremendous amount of risk on everything you sell. Now, I'm not even going to get into the fact that I own a consignment shop. I'm just going to talk about it from the fact of a normal eBay seller. And I'll just say that running a consignment shop, it makes it 10 times worse than the normal eBay seller. But let me explain how it works for the normal eBay seller. So let's say you're out picking and you find a radio. Nice old tube radio from the 50s.
Yeah.
You get it for 15 bucks. Okay?
Okay.
You take it home.
Do I have to haggle?
Yeah. Let's say 15 bucks is a decent price, right? You get it home. You spend about 30 minutes cleaning it up, taking pictures of it, testing it out, making sure that it works or it doesn't work, and then you put it up on eBay. Okay, so remember, I put it on a piece of paper here. You bought the radio for $15. You spend your 30 minutes cleaning it and getting it ready, putting it up on eBay, and the radio sells for $40. So at the first look at it, you paid $15, you sold it for $40. How much money did you make?
So it's okay.
How much money? 40 minus 15?
25.
25 bucks. Not a bad profit.
You can live with it.
You spend 15, you made 25, right? But this is how it actually breaks down. So you sold it for 40.
Okay.
But it's a heavy radio, so it costs $20 to ship.
Oh, don't tell me this.
Okay.
I think I can see it coming.
Okay, so no big deal. The buyer pays the shipping, right?
Well, yeah.
But you forgot last year eBay made a change where the eBay fee goes across the shipping and handling in addition to the final sale price.
Oh, that's about the time I was dropping out. I missed that too.
Yeah, so the eBay fee on the $40, they charge 12% on a fixed price listing. 12% of $40 is $4.80, okay? But then they charge you another final value fee on the shipping. So it costs $20 to ship the radio, and eBay's charging their 12% on
that 20 bucks
on the $20 shipping.
They must be doing drugs up there.
So they're charging you $240, which is actually, if you look at the numbers, it's $480 on the item and it's $240 on the shipping. So it's another 50% of their money coming on the shipping.
They just keep squeezing you and squeezing you. You know, remember a long time ago we talked about Walmart, and there was a store called Spartans. Well, I used to shop at those a long time ago. And it seems like they just keep squeezing and squeezing. Then Walmart took over because they were squeezed. You couldn't get no service. The prices went up. It was terrible.
Oh, and they hide the things too. So unless you're really trying to watch the numbers, which you have to do with eBay, watch those numbers. You don't realize what's happening. Okay, so
That's terrible.
They took the 480, then they took the 240, and now they're going to say, well, you're going to use our PayPal service to accept the payment. So that's 30 cents plus 2.9%. That comes out to another $2.04. So this is a guy selling by himself, not selling through an eBay consignment store or anything. After it's all said and done, his $40 sale leaves him with $30.76 in his pocket. Okay? Still, you paid $15, you still got $30.76 left. That leaves you with a profit of $15.76.
Yeah, it's getting worse and worse.
Okay, so but you're still feeling good. You made $15 on the
Yeah, but
pick.
that's still tight, you know. But it's okay. But
so then you send the radio out to Joe Blow in, let's say he's in the United States. for this sake. And he lives in California. And he gets your radio. And he looks at it. And remember, this is a radio from the 1950s. Now, you put really good pictures of it in there and everything. Sure. But you didn't mention that the label was torn on the back of the inside where it had the model number. Because you didn't pay much attention to it.
It's in the picture.
Yeah, you could see it in the pictures, but
yeah.
you didn't write it in your description.
No.
Okay, there was a small tear in the corner of the label. So Joe Blow says, item is not as described. Okay, now he calls you and he says, look, Jack, I would like a $20 refund because you didn't describe that tear in the label. Are you going to give me the $20 back, or am I going to have to go through eBay money back guarantee? Okay, so at this point you have a choice. You can give him $20 back, but if you don't, he's going to go to the eBay money back guarantee system, which then will put you on the hook for the return shipping. Which,
what?
Yeah, you have to pay. Not only did you pay $20 to ship it to Joe, now you got to pay his return shipping.
They're blackmailing you for that money.
Another $20.
Either pay him or he comes to us and we make sure
you either pay him a little or you pay him a lot.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
this gives the buyer the ultimate negotiation tool because he knows you're going to lose the shipping both ways, and he's not going to lose a dime.
Jesus, if they keep this up, those are con men from Somalia will be working eBay.
So my policy has always been don't negotiate with terrorists or don't negotiate with people gaming the system. So I would tell him, don't send that, I'm not giving you $20 back, send it back. Now in the old money back guarantee, he would have to pay $20 to send it back. So I would still be out the original 20.
Yeah.
But now, with the new money back guarantee, he knows he doesn't have to pay a dime. If he reports item is not described, he does not have to pay a dime to return the item. So, either you're going to give him the $20 back. Now, if you did give him the $20 back, remember back to our profit, you were up $15.76.
That's $5.
Yeah, no, now you're down 5 if you give him the 20 back.
$5. So, Jesus.
Okay.
I can't even eat lunch today.
But at least you don't get the radio back and your deal's done. You lost 5 and you lost the radio and.
But that's not why I'm in business,
Okay, but if he goes with the eBay money back, now you're out 20 original, 20 return shipping, and you get the radio back. So you lost $40. And all along, the most you could have made in this scenario was $15.76. Yeah. Well, now, not only did you lose the profit that you thought you might have had, but you lost $40.
Oh, geez, that's
So,
terrible.
from a business standpoint...
When does this start, Vince?
This starts Monday, September 15th.
Oh, they're going to put a lot of people out of business. A lot of people are going to throw the towel in. I mean, a lot.
Yeah. Now,
I would say that some people will probably try it for 2 or 3 months or 2 or 3 weeks to see how it's going to work. Some people will try to hang in there. But at some point, they're going to lose half their business.
Well, and I really hope that the folks at eBay think this through more than they have, because it's going to put normal sellers that sell used things out of business because it gives the buyer too much power. There's no consequence for...
I'm going to say something controversial.
Okay.
Okay. If they keep this up, they're going to change the name from eBay Store to eBay... That's all I'm saying. That's terrible. They're just going to use you.
Yeah, so the buyers are going to have this power to get partial refunds all the time because they know how much shipping you paid on the item. Now, it's going to impact heavy items way more than light items because if you sold this, we could ship this for probably 75 cents, maybe less. But you're only risking 75 cents on the way there, plus the eBay fee on the 75 cents, plus the 75 cents on the way back. You're in it for under $2. $2 loss.
Yeah.
But your radio or anything heavy is
hit. They're going to hurt the post office. They're going to hurt FedEx with this. This gets deeper and deeper.
Well, people aren't going to want to sell heavy items for sure.
They're helping the government destroy the economy, I think.
Not only are your eBay fees higher, but your risks are higher.
Oh, that's silly.
Now, you're a businessman. Would you risk $40 in this scenario to possibly make $15?
No.
It's a bad risk versus reward.
Absolutely.
You know? You're risking double the money.
When I was doing this, Vince, you know, I work on a bigger margin than that. You know, much bigger. I don't like to buy that like you just said, because I don't think, and that's the way most people buy. You have to, you know. And I've done it a lot, but the way they're doing this, Vince, it sounds to me like they're gonna stick it to themselves. It does not seem like they can. I don't see how this can handle. I'd say in a month or two you'll see a big change in this with their clientele.
And the guarantee covers the person whether they pay with PayPal or a credit card or a debit card. No matter how they pay,
No.
eBay's still offering them the money back guarantee. So just not using PayPal doesn't get you out of the situation. Now, the time frame. How long can a buyer decide that the item's not as described? A buyer must request or return no later than 30 days after the delivery date. So that means
Delivery to you or to them? To us, or, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that means if I send this radio to Joe Blow on Monday, October 1st, he's got until the 30th of October to say it's not as described.
You know something I noticed when I had my store, even at a swap meet or a sale or a show, you sell something to somebody, they come back a couple, 3 weeks later and they want a refund, and the thing's perfectly good, but they say something's wrong with it. What happens, I found out over a period of time, because I finally put it together and I told them, hey, I'll loan you the money. But don't give that up. No, I did. I made a lot of friends. Of course, I lost a lot of people too. But what they do is they run into a bind. Everybody doesn't save money or have money or take care of their money. They run into a bind, and the first thing they think is, hey, I'll take this back and get my money back, and then I'll have money.
Well, the policy specifically states buyer's remorse is not a reason to return the item. Only item is not described.
Yeah, but they're not going to say that. They're going to
Right.
find something, you know. I could find something with anything.
So, yeah.
I could find it with that button.
I would challenge anyone that has an eBay listing that they feel is 100%. I couldn't find an item as described.
See, even this right here. Look at that flaw. You didn't describe that flaw.
Yeah, there's no way you could describe everything. I mean, and we've had buyers, Jack, we've had buyers complain that we never said an item came in an original box. We never showed an original box. But they said item is not described because you didn't say it didn't come with an original box. So I could say on this, item is not described. It didn't come with the original pen that this had. Well, I didn't know it had an original pen in there. Apparently, maybe it did, maybe it didn't.
Yeah, it was 4 pens, by the way.
But item is not described because you didn't include the pen. And you didn't say it didn't come with the pen.
So let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
How is that going to affect you? What's your,
well,
how are you going to
like I said,
operate?
I just told you from a consignment plan, from a regular seller, it impacts the regular seller dramatically. It impacts us tenfold.
Well, wait, let me just say this about that. There'll be people like me that don't want nothing to do with selling it, see? I always appreciated you, remember? Or anybody that sold it for me over the years, but you the most. But I appreciated it. I didn't want to mess with it. So they're going to lose people like I was, you know.
Well, so let's go back to this scenario on an eBay consignment store.
Okay.
We sell it for, I'm sorry, the original guy brings it into our store. We sell it for him for $40. So say I sold that radio for you.
Okay.
Well, in 2 weeks I paid you out $12.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm sorry, I paid you out the sale price for the radio minus our fees and commission, which is going to be, I'll pay you about $20. So you're still happy. You made $5 on the deal.
I can operate like that. I always did.
Now I made the $12 because I charge 30% on a standard auction.
Oh gosh, I can see this coming.
Okay, so I spend $20 to ship the radio. Then I paid you out $20, so I'm in it for $40. Right? I paid $20 for shipping, plus I paid you the $20. And now, October 31st, the guy says item is not described. You never described this label. And he sends it back. So now I lost the payout, the original $20 shipping, and the return shipping. I lost $60 in an effort to make $12.
It's terrible.
So, I mean, if
terrible.
eBay doesn't change its policy...
And you're going to get every mooch in the world. You know, every mooch in the world is going to take a shot at everybody out there that's doing this. Anybody selling on eBay can expect every mooch in the world. This is just another tool for the thief.
Yeah, they didn't think this one through. They really didn't think this one through, because you can't make it where the buyer has absolutely no risks, you know. And if they did want to do that, they should use their money that they're collecting on the fees on the shipping to pay for these return labels.
I want to ask you a question. What do you think? What do you think's going to happen with eBay doing this?
I think the only people that are going to be able to survive are those selling brand new items that are out of a catalog, and I don't think they'll be able to sell used items anymore, especially heavy items, because I think too many people the buyers are going to take all the profit out of it.
Then it's probably time for somebody out there, an entrepreneur, to open up another auction.
Yeah.
See, somewhere along the line, somebody's going to do that. They're going to squeeze their tail end. At some point, somebody will open one up, because this would put, if I were young, and this would put a fire under my tail end, because I would think, you know what, they're messing up, they're getting weak.
Yeah.
This is the time to start an auction. And some of those other auctions that we had looked at, you know, like last year, year before, I bet you they take off.
I mean, eBay was built around selling used items and using people's feedback to determine whether they're good or bad sellers. But now, feedback doesn't really mean anything, because it doesn't matter. eBay's going to cover you 100%. You might as well buy from the bad guys and get your money back from eBay.
That's terrible.
It doesn't make sense.
So how are you going to approach this? You're a pretty sharp guy.
We're effective Monday. Anything that gets dropped off, we're charging a $5 drop-off fee to try to help. But if you put the $5 into this scenario, it's still, so instead of making $12, we're risking $7. We're making 17 and we're risking 60. So the risk versus reward, it's not straight, you know. So I don't know, and I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it doesn't roll out the way that I think it will. But I'll tell you one thing for sure. My refunds on average right now, with the buyers paying the return shipping, are $1,300 to $1,600 a month. That's still a pretty big number. And if they don't have to pay return shipping and that number escalates, you know, we can't stay in business.
You know, what I'd like to do, ask the people that are watching us right now to make a comment of what they're doing or what they think of this, because I think this is big and bad for Yahoo and for everybody involved in it.
Yeah, for eBay, not for Yahoo. Yahoo used to be in the auction business.
What happened?
They never charged anybody. It was always free. And apparently someone up top said, that's not a good business plan, and they just got rid of it.
Sounds good to me either.
Yeah.
Sounds like one extreme to the other.
Yeah. But somebody big, Google, Microsoft.
But aren't you curious what other people are thinking?
Yeah,
I'm real curious.
I'd love to hear.
I'll be coming back up this way in about a month or two. I'd like to know what they say. Or I'll be watching on the computer, but I'm really curious about this, because I think this is going to cause a big wave.
Yeah, so guys, please put your feedback down at the bottom of this video. What do you think? Have you thought about the eBay policy? Did you know about the eBay policy? And if you have known about it or you learned about it now, tell us what you think. Hopefully I'm overreacting and it's not going to be as bad as I think, but I'm ready for anything, and we got to adjust to change. But hopefully the guys at eBay might see this video and think through from a seller's point of view, how's it going to impact their seller base. All right, Jack. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, nice to see you. I hope everything's okay. I'll be watching this closely.
We'll see you soon, buddy.
Okay.